Okay, we're here. It's Saturday morning, and yesterday we received Christopher's bunk bed, which is in parts. We had to assemble it. It came on a pallet and with 5 boxes on it. They dropped it off in our back lawn. Yesterday we brought all the stuff in, and me and Christopher are about to start assembling it.
Yeah.
Instructions say it takes 5 hours, so here goes. What time is it now? It's about 11 o'clock, so we'll see. We'll keep you posted. And that was already put together, so, right?
Yeah.
So we didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
So that's the
We
base.
have to put these apart.
There's shelves, so
Whatever they go to.
we're gonna look for the directions now.
We're opening up. I have no idea what's in here. Here's your daddy.
What does it say on it? It says main slats.
Daddy, I found the directions.
That's the directions?
Yeah.
Okay, how many pages we got there?
It's 8 pages.
8 pages? Okay.
See?
Cool. Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't look too complicated. Only 15,000 parts. Hardware. Okay, it looks like there's 30 wooden parts, not including the base unit, and a bunch of hardware. Oh great, Allen screws. I hate Allen screws.
I-J?
Yeah. We got everything there?
Is it in order?
Okay, we got A through O. I think we have one more box to open. Let's go see what's in there. Fragile. Must be Italian.
Daddy, I think that says fragile.
Alright, I'm going to start working on step 1, and you could start working on step 2, which is the ladder. So you got it, B, H, and J. You just need to get the rungs of the ladder, and they go between those two. I don't know what the other part of the ladder is called. The stilts? Come and get these.
How many shots?
These are rungs. Get down.
Hi.
Put the ladder together. That's your job.
Daddy, there's 2 holes, but one doesn't go all the way through.
What?
One doesn't go all the way through.
But there's 2 holes?
Yeah.
Well, let's look at the direction. It doesn't, it just shows one screw, but looks like they show a dowel there. I guess we'll just put a wooden dowel in.
Okay. Here they are.
Let me see.
See. Are these the right ones?
Lower them down. Yeah, they look like they'll work.
This isn't enough, I don't think.
Well, it looks like they missed a part in the directions. There's dowels here, but they don't go anywhere else, so they must go in those holes, so we're going to use them. Hopefully it works out. They need to fix their directions, so. Just put them in. I guess we won't use glue. Yeah. And then the screws hold them together. They're just for reinforcement. You have to email the company, tell them there's a screw up in their directions. Well, the dowels aren't, either the dowel holes aren't cut right or something, because we can't get these to go down. There's a lot of junk inside. Looks like they didn't bore out the hole good enough. We're gonna resort to power tools, I guess, pretty soon.
This'll work.
Yeah, but we need 2 of them because I need one to work on my part.
I want to use this one. You could, I don't know.
Well, do you know where the other one went?
Here's one. Table, that's where.
Alright, so half hour into the project and Christopher already lost the other Allen wrench. Where did you put it?
I knew this was going to happen.
Well, where'd you put it?
I'm never going to get $10.
We'll put it together. Find it. Where'd you have it last?
Could you use your hand?
No, you can't use your hand. You need an Allen wrench. This is why we can't have nice things.
Oh, no, I just remembered something.
What?
It was in my pocket, though.
I'm gonna kill you. Thank you. Well, they finally designed a good Allen wrench. That's actually a pretty good design. It's like a crankshaft.
Oops.
That should cut us down to, what, 4.5 hours?
The right screw, I don't think.
Yeah, it is. You just gotta line it up with the hole. Use the Allen wrench, Christopher. Allen wrench.
I know.
Is it lined up? You have to turn the rung so it lines up with the hole, like that. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, say my lucky number. 12.
Wrong way. You're just going the wrong way, buddy. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Okay. 2 hours later. It's one screw. Where did this go?
Christopher, there were 6 screws in there and we only used 3. There has to be another one somewhere. Where did you put them when you took them out of the bag?
I gave them to you. They weren't. You opened the bag.
But I only took 2 out and you took the other ones out. Where'd you put them?
In here.
Alright, so part 1 is done. Just go lean it against the closet.
Part 1. We didn't even start part 2.
Well, that's part 1 is done. I see you just put all your toys in the closet when I told you to clean up. Christopher, that's a bad idea. You hear me?
Oh.
We need D in those 3 parts. 1, 2, 8. Looks like we need 8, 4. I don't know what the... Alright, so once again there was dowels needed and not in the instructions, and the dowel holes are not lining up on this. They don't line up.
Yes.
Slightly off, and I don't know how we're going to get this together. Lila? Daddy do it?
Daddy got it.
Well, although I never actually read directions, they could have been a little more descriptive in their directions. It didn't mention anything about wooden dowels. And if we didn't pay attention, we would have had to take this whole section apart again because we realized that all the dowels had to be put on, push the thing together, and then put the screws in. This is the frame for the top bunk. And there's like 2 slats that go across, and then there's almost like a headboard that gets attached. But you need to use, there's quite a few dowels here in addition to the screws. The screws seem to be pretty heavy duty Allen screws, so looks like the design is pretty good. We didn't pay attention, somebody didn't pay attention to where the screw was going. It wasn't lined up right. We actually damaged this. This is part 1 according to the directions, and the screw actually missed the hole slightly, so we had to kind of force that in and push the board in a little bit and retighten that. Alright, what's there, Christopher?
We have... I don't know what.
That's part 1.
Part 1.
It's the support for the top bunk. And there's Lila. What are you doing, Lila? You want Dabba Dabba on? Go.
There is no... I just saw that see those little screw holes, but there's no screws. That's stupid.
There's no letter. We don't know what screw to use. It just says use a screw. So I have no idea what we're supposed to do. There's no letter there. We'll just. Is there any 2 screws in a bag? Yeah, there's no indication of what screw we're supposed to use there, but we pull the top drawer out and attach that with some screw. I don't know what. We found 1 bag with 2 bags with 2 screws, C and O, and C are used somewhere else, so we know it's not them. Okay, our mistake. The bag O.
Where is the O?
Actually, there's an O in here, Christopher. Let me show you.
There.
Where? Yeah, I didn't notice that. That's actually an O. It looked like a circle. Well, I guess an O is a circle, but there's actually an O there, so that's what we use. O. All right, looks like there's a little fine print here in the top that you need to use these little, almost like bolts that hold the screws in for A. They go inside the bed rails. This is how they go here. See, inside here, stick the little bolty thing, and the screw goes into it. There's these circles bored out, so you can have access to that. Seems like a pretty secure system. These center supports they aren't really marked where you put them. So what I did, I used the inside. I just counted screws. There's 7 screws here, so I just counted 3, left 3 on each side, and put it on this center screw here. And used that as my guide. Just kind of eyeballed it, but I probably should have used a level, but I think I eyeballed it pretty good. Alright, the directions said there was wooden slats, but they actually look like they replaced them with some kind of, they seem like aluminum. I don't know, they don't seem really sturdy. We'll have to see. Alright, this looks pretty sturdy. It actually feels sturdier once you put it onto the frame. And actually it saves us a lot of work by replacing those wooden slats. Well, they
Is it just gonna be noisy?
they replaced the slat system with metal slats, which are actually nicer, but the screw, they don't give you different screws. And the screws that were intended for the metal or for the wooden ones, which we have a whole bag of, are too big and they will go right through the wood. So I have no idea what we're supposed to do here. If we don't use screws at all, these slats are going to bang around when you're getting on the top bunk and make noise and probably drive me nuts. So we're going to have to come up with a solution. Christopher, I told you to clean this box up. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, no, I told you to look for other screws. There is other screws, apparently. So, apparently, there is smaller screws. My son didn't see them.
I thought it was a piece of tape.
Well, there are smaller screws, so my apologies again for my second screw.
Finally, the ducks. I'm ducky.
Don't jump on it. Okay, so...
You can jump on the bottom.
Okay, this is the last stage here. It's the bottom bunk, the full-size bottom bunk. It's actually going together pretty easy. It's just 8 screws and 4 dowels, and the slats are the metal slats again, like the top. It's not, it's the wrong size hole. Great. What are we gonna do? Interesting. Alright, so they have the wrong size hole for one of the wheels, the casters on the bottom bunk, so we're gonna try taking it out. We might have to run to Lowe's, I don't know.
Don't try this at home, kids, or dads, or moms.
Yeah, they gave us the wrong size caster holder I don't know how they did that on one of the posts. So we're gonna just leave it be for now, and we'll run the lows later and see if we can get the correct one. 4 hours later. Well, it's all complete.
We finally finished my bunk bed.
And how long did it take us?
4 hours.
So yeah, it took us about 4 hours exactly, just like the directions said, and we only ran into a few slight problems. The one caster was the wrong size folder, and no mention of dowels in the instructions, so pay close attention to that if you have this bed. Thank you. Do you like the bed, Lila?
Yeah.
Is it comfy?
It's comfy.
Want to go take a nappy?
Yeah.
Go see peace. Say bye.
Bye.